Welcome to Paints Picks on Sunday night. Getting ready for our card on Monday at Will Rogers Downs. Great day at Gulfstream today. I think it was 12 races. I had 8 number one choices win today at Gulfstream. Very successful day for Paints Picks. Tonight I'm going to wear my Kentucky Derby jacket I got from horse owner Bob Cole. And I'm going to go over the Will Rogers Downs picks for Monday. Post time is at 2:30. Will Rogers. They have some very good races, actually. I've been kind of following them the last few weeks, and some good trainers, good horses. It's fun to do. Okay. All right, race number 1. It's 5.5 furlongs, maiden $7,500 claimers. I'm going to go with number 8. Rebel Rumble. Rebel Rumble is a Brent Davison trained horse. He's dropping down in class from maiden 15 down to maiden 7. He's been running solid lately. Last race he was 6 wide. In the race before that he bobbled to start. But tomorrow I think is his day. He's a class dropper. Big middle move last time. He was 11th and he got down to 3rd and then he flattened out. But big middle move by Rebel Rumble. I'm going to go with Rebel Rumble on top, number 8. Followed by number 4, Sazerac Remedy. Trainer Paul Smith, 27%. Comes second last race. Out of Dr. Chill. All right, best race was his last race. I think he's rounding into form. Followed by number 5, Poppy's Oats. Gotta love Poppy name. My grandfather was named Poppy, and it's a good name. He's been running solid. Ran a 99 buyer last time. Or 99 speed figure, I should say. And look for him for 3rd. And 4th, I like number 6. Gospel Motivation. You always need some gospel motivation. So he's dropping down to 7,500 class and looks to round out the superfecta. So I like the 8, 4, 5, 6 race 1. On to race 2. Race 2 is a 5.5 furlong race claiming 15,000. I like the number 9. Past Visions. Castor Boyd is the trainer. Tappet horse. He's got some speed. And his last 2 races are really solid. Dropping down from allowance back down into a claimer. So I think he's going to be tough to beat. He's a Tappet horse as well. I like the 3 horses that could give him a chance. Number 2, White Russian. Scott Lake trained horse. Transferring from Laurel. Laurel Shipper. Won by 5 his maiden claimer last race, so I think he's ready to go. They don't ship him in for nothing, especially down to Will Rogers. Followed by number 1, Gambler. Carl Broberg, David Cabrera, Endzone Athletics. What more can I say? He's going to be awful tough to beat. So he'll be in the mix, dropping down in the maiden claiming race. And finally, I like the number 10, Cat's American Pie. Out of Andy Glad as a trainer, and he's got some great workouts. He's in form, so I think he's going to be tough. So I like 9, 2, 1, 10. Second race, 9, 2, 1, 10. Race number 3. 5.5 furlongs, allowance 25,000. I love the 4 horse Cali Sue. Cali Sue's a great horse. Ran against Polly Tiz in the Cinema Stakes last race. It's going to be tough to beat. Cali Sue should be really tough tomorrow. I love the 4. Other horse that give him a run is Zap It. Ran a 34-second 3 furlong workout on May 1st. Second race off the layoff. It's going to be tough as well. Zap It. Also, I like Just About Right. The 1 horse, Alan Williams, trained horse. Last 2 races off the layoff have been great. 1st and 3rd. He came right behind Zap It last time out. And lastly, I like Billy G. And he ran that same race as well as Zap It. And he come 4th or 5th, but he started off slow. And finally, Casino Queen. Dropping down from allowance 26,000. He's going to be tough to beat as well. So I like the 4, 2, 1, 3, 7. In the 3rd. On to the 4th. 1 mile maiden 15K. Like the 5 horse Wave Runner, Ronald Marquette trained horse. Second race off the layoff. He got bumped out of the way last race, so I think he's going to come back firing this time. He's got some great speed figures. Followed by number 8, Blame It On Junior, Hank Guillory horse. Lindsay Wade comes second off the layoff last time, pressing the pace the whole way. He's going to be tough to handle as well. And then Shelley's Dream, Joe Offalter horse, Gemologist Tisnow horse. Dropping down from maiden special weight back down to maiden claimer. I love that angle. It's one of my favorite angles. And lastly, Highest Reel, number 1, Jerry Donaldson horse. Something about this horse I like. They paid $260,000 for him as a yearling. He had some good races. The last 3 have not been good at all, but I think he's ready to rebound. He might be at a big price, 15-1. So I like the 5-8-9-1. 5-8-9-1 in the 5th race. A mile, claiming 10,000. Top horse for me is number 9, Lindante, Carl Broberg Cabrera horse. 1 by 7 last race. Going to be tough to break. I watched the race. He was a beast. Love the 9. Other horses in the race I like are Mav Master, number 6, Carl Craddock. Ken Colby's is the trainer. Good horse. And he's grounding into form. And I think he's going to be awful tough as well. Followed by the 8, Blue Dancer. Blue Dancer's a great horse. He's got some speed out of Stormcat. He likes the track, and he's going to be tough. Last but not least, I like the 5, Deep Explorer, Scott Young, one of the top trainers at Will Rogers. Floyd Weddy is his jockey, another top jockey. Great combination out of Giants Causeway. 10-1 that horse is in the opening odds. So at the 9-6-8-5. 9-6-8-5. Down to race 6. Race 6 is a 5.5 furlong race, maiden 7.5K. Love the 9. Bug Zapper, Francisco Bravo horse. He ran a 6 furlong race, ran a great race right with Mr. Misleading, who ran. The race is coming up strong. A lot of the horses are coming out winners out of that race, and he was 4th in that race, so I think he's going to be tough in this maiden race. Second horse I like is number 7, Woods of Congaree. Again, he ran against Burbach. I watched that race, and he came flying down the stretch, just a little bit short. He's going to be tough here. Then I like a first-time starter, Shadilac. It's a cool name, so it's got some really good works, but you got to like Shadilac. And then I like the 3, I'm a Star. Coming down in class, came 3rd last time. Ran against Woods of Congaree as well. So I go 9-7-6-3. 9-7-6-3 in the 6th. Race number 7. 6 furlong maiden 15K. Top horse is number 2, a Fast Broad. Tough, Fast Anna horse out of Medaglia d'Oro. Lindy Wade. This horse should be tough to beat. Number 2, love him. Followed by Twilight Glow, number 4, Tim Dixon horse. Coming off from maiden special weight down to maiden claimers. Come 3rd last time, right behind Queen Gigi. Then I like the 10. Lagoon Falls, first time starter, Uncle Mo, Indian Charles Empire Maker. How about that for breeding? Carl Broberg trains David Cabrera, leading jockey in the saddle. Can't beat those connections. And then last, Winning Bells, number 5, Dialed In, Mind Shift horse. He's been running consistent from Santa Anita, shipping into Will Rogers. So 5 I like next. So that gives me the 2 with the 4-10-5. 2 over the 4-10-5 in the 7th. Got some winners here, I'm telling you. Race number 8, maiden special weight, 1 mile. On top, there's 2 horses I like. Number 2, Instigated, Andy Glad, Malibu Moon, AP Indy, Grindstone. Know all those names. He won a $50,000 claimer, and he was claimed twice as a claimer. You don't see horses claimed in maiden races too often. He was claimed twice. Looks good, Instigated. But I also like the number 9, Just Ask Joel, Steve Asmussen horse. Ran against Box Seat, Tap Solution, Mr. Misleading, like I talked about. He's going to be tough, number 9. And other horses that could give him a run are Litany. Now, here's a horse right here, Litany. $1 million horse. $1 million yearling running at Will Rogers Downs in a maiden special weight. He was trained by Chad Brown at one point, Brad Cox, now Chris Hartman. Hot Chris Hartman has him right now, who won a big race at Oaklawn on their final day. Chris Hartman on the last race, the Dioro horse. But he's out of Curl and Smart Strike. I love him. $1 million horse running at Will Rogers. Then I like Algebra. Berta Dede horse, Danny Pish. Going to be tough. Going from turf to dirt. The 7. So I like 2967. 2967 in the 8th. 2 races to go.
Hi.
Two races to go. Race number 9.
What?
1 mile, allowance 20K. So on first I like the 4. Potomac. Spacetown Gone West horse. Allowance race. He won a big race over at Saratoga. Now he's at Will Rogers Downs. Followed by the 8. Mama's Baby Boy. Giants Causeway horse. Scott Young. Floyd Wethy. Second his last 2 times out. He's going to be tough. Next I like the 7. March West. Castor Boyd. Tappet horse. He ran with Mama's Big Boy. He's going to be good. And the last one I like is the 10. Gospel Abe. Kipling horse. It's going to be tough as well. He's 8 years old. He's ran 80 races, this horse. 80 races.
Oh,
And he's won 10 out of 80 races, so he could be tough. So I like the 4, 8, 7, and 10. And that's the feature. So we're on to the last race, the 10th race, claiming race, 5,000, 5.5 furlongs. Top choice number 1, Arabuni, trained by Roberto Diodoro, top trainer. He's got speed. Gonna have to come catch him. I also like Ship Shape Miss, Mark Buer, ridden by David Cabrera, coming down in class from allowance down to claiming 5. And then I like Tap Indeed. Tap Indeed. He's got some speed as well. It's going to be a speed race. He ran with Alex's Bourbon. It's going to be tough down at Oaklawn Park. And lastly, but not least, I like the 5, Battle Chick. Warriors Reward, Medaglia d'Oro. It's going to be tough. So my numbers in the last race are 1, 10, 5, 11. Good luck at Will Rogers Downs.